Here's Brody Brazil.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. Number one, you know I really appreciate you being here. But number two, I especially appreciate the fact that you either clicked on or tapped into this video, which is actually going to be a state of the channel. Yeah, it's been a crazy last few months. A lot of viewership because of the A's situation, potential relocation to Las Vegas. But now there's kind of some downtime surrounding the 4th of July. And because it's a new month, I just figured, hey, this is a good time to assess where we've been, where we're at, and where things might be headed for me and you both here on YouTube. So I do appreciate you being interested in this. And the points I'm about to make here, they're kind of all over the place, not all necessarily connected or related. So hang with me. Let me first begin with some of the comments that I do see sometimes. I'm not going to pretend that I see every single thing that's said with every video, and there's been a lot of it lately. But I do see the common sentiment of, regarding the A's, hey, it's time to move on. Enough with these videos. Let it go. They're leaving. It's a done deal. When in reality, this is like the 8th or maybe even into the 9th inning of a baseball game. And it's the most interesting and it's the most important part of a game, or I said here, a movie. Who's going to walk out on the movie without seeing it all the way to completion? Like, going back to a sports fan, that's a bad fan who says, oh, you know what, we're down by 2 in the 8th. I've got a bad feeling about this. I'm out of here early. I'm somebody that's been a fan of the A's for basically 40 plus years. I'm 42. Went to my first game as a 1-year-old. I've been covering them professionally for about 20 years now. I've been intimately detailing all of their stadium efforts, especially for the past 5 or 6 years. I've been very invested in this process. And if you think, and some people who say this might be either new to me, new to the channel, they're not from Northern California, they just don't know who I am. For you to suggest to me that I should figure something else out or that I'm sticking on something that's already done, it's not. And I'm also not here to say that they won't move. They might. This might happen. But it hasn't officially happened yet. And I'm going to see this through until that point. Now, at that point, which is, by the way, I think my next topic, at that point, we'll have some decisions to make, some conversations to have. We'll have some forks in the road, so to speak. But as for right now, no, I'm not moving on, giving up, or letting it go. I'm simply not. And you know what? The entire time of this process, there haven't been a lot of people dedicated to covering Howard Terminal or the A's and the potential Coliseum site or Las Vegas now. And there are a few. You know who they are, and they've done a really good job too. But not enough people have been covering this. So for you to think that I'm going to jettison out of this early, there's no chance. I just wanted to address that. Okay, what if they do actually move? And I appreciate the comment and really a compliment that people have said to me that, hey, if they move, I hope you still cover them. I appreciate that. You can see my passion. Look, the answer is I'm not sure. Will I continue to cover them here on YouTube? Will I continue to work professionally with them at NBC Sports? It's beyond my pay grade. It's really out of my decision-making process. It's out of my hands. I am absolutely not sure. Going back to the YouTube part, I'm especially not sure. That one is my decision. We'll cross those bridges when we get there. They may not be fun bridges ahead. It's not something I'm trying to even think about right now, but it is a possibility. I do want to recognize it and acknowledge it, but that's my approach on it right now. I don't know, and I appreciate everybody who's asked, what does your job look like? What will you stay on? Will you move? There's not a lot that's been decided on this because there's not enough that's permanently known. And also, I'm just one of many people that have to make some important decisions. So I just do not know. But as for me here in YouTube, I don't know if I would continue to cover them or literally at that point, just let them go. So what is the direction of this channel? Obviously, over time, it's been a few different things. I got into production and tech stuff, and then I late last year, kind of limited it back to just sports here on this channel. I started off some other new channels, which I appreciate the support on them too. But yeah, I've been heavy on the A's and Sharks. And I said, even a while back, that I wanted to diversify. I wanted to branch out. Sure, we need to do some Giants videos. I've got thoughts and opinions. I've got some heartfelt things that I think I could offer you, the person who might be interested. And honestly, the Warriors too. And the Sacramento Kings too. And so you will see more diversity ahead. My gosh, did I forget the 49ers? So covering all of the Bay Area teams and maybe even bigger and more noteworthy stories of sports across the country. I'll probably get into more of that in the next couple months. But obviously the last few weeks, especially the last 2 months, they've been very much almost exclusively dedicated to the A's and potential relocation to Las Vegas, because that has what this channel has needed to do. Like, it's the purpose. I'm trying to serve the audience. I know this channel has become very narrow because of that. But that's what I wanted to do. That's what I had to do. That's what I felt was the best thing to do with this channel, to make it the platform for that. But I'm here to tell you that, yeah, it's probably not always going to be that, especially if we find out some finite details in the near future. So what I can promise you is that you will see more diversity ahead besides just the A's and Sharks, into some of the other teams that maybe I don't typically venture out into. Okay, am I looking for sponsorship on this channel? Maybe no, but maybe yes. I've decided that sponsorship is the wrong word. I might be looking for a purpose partner, which is very specific, right? I like the way that's put, a purpose partner. It is a sponsorship, but I think it's something more than a sponsorship. Of course, I'm looking for ways to make this channel beneficial to me so that I can, keep buying the equipment I need and make the time for these videos that I want to make, but it doesn't make sense unless I can monetize the channel. I'm looking to really help the channel grow. And I can't just do it all in my spare time. That's just not enough. I need more resources. So to help the channel grow, obviously sponsorship might be part of that, but I don't want to just sponsor with any old company or brand or product that I don't like or trust, or I don't want you to know about. I might be interested in a purpose partner situation, a something that I want to share that wants to be part of what I'm doing here to help reach you, the viewer, the audience. And I want to get their product out in front of you. I want to recommend it, endorse it, maybe get you some freebies or deals along the way. I want to make it beneficial to everybody. That to me is a purpose partner, not just, oh, we'll say your name and read your script a few times. That's not it. So I would be open to that. And if you're out there and you think you might be a good fit, or somebody you know or something you know of might be a good fit for me in this channel, hey, my email is in the About section, I think, of this channel. So you can reach out to me that way, or you can put it in the comment section below. We'll connect that way. But I am at the point where we've grown large enough here on the channel. We've got enough of a base of viewers and subscribers that it's probably worth somebody's while to kind of invest as a purpose partner. And I think I'd like to be part of that now, but it has to be the right situation. So I'm not like desperate to do this. If it makes sense, I think I'm into it right now, because it'll help you, it'll help me, and help this channel grow. And that's ultimately the biggest part of it. Also, another part of this channel, which may or may not happen, I'm very undecided on this, and I'd actually like your input on it. I might do a members only section of this channel. YouTube has been pushing me on it for probably about a year now. And the way it works is like this. I get to publish special videos that go in a members only section, but to be part of that, I think is it a $3 a month fee? I mean, there's different levels, but I would never do more than $3 a month, something like that. And I'm somebody who already, I feel weird about it, because all the content I've ever done in my life, and I say content, but going back to the late 90s and early 2000s, stories I did for local television, they were always on television for free. Nobody was ever charged to watch anything I did. So in the back of my mind, I've got that weird feeling like, I don't want to charge people for this. But at the same respect, what I would be doing here is a members only section. It's extra. It's behind the scenes access. It would be videos that I am not doing like this. Now, am I going to do less videos like this, produced with graphics? No, I'm going to keep doing the same thing. I would do the members only section in addition to the normal things you already see. They'd probably be less production based, or they wouldn't have the same production value. They'd be a quick something I would record on my phone, maybe after a post-game show, get some detailed thoughts that maybe you didn't see on television, or some behind the scenes access, places I get to go that you might want to see, maybe some Q&A sessions. I would want to do worthwhile things, but I would only want to do worthwhile things in this members only section. So let me know, is that something that you'd be interested in for the small, like literally pedestrian price of maybe $3 a month? I only want to do it if it's worthwhile. And I mean, like, not just for me, I'll figure that part out. I want to do it if it's worthwhile to the viewers. If that's something you're interested in, if you want to see more, if you want to have more instant and kind of more raw reactions, then yeah, maybe I'll do a members section only. But I just wanted to paint the picture, but I honestly do not have an idea of exactly what I want to do here, if or not I actually want to do this. So again, let me know in the comments section below if you would be interested in a section like that. Okay, we're here in July. It's hard to believe, man, 2023 is already like halfway over. It's been a crazy year so far, but good times here on YouTube. And I got to say, with Facebook becoming what it's become and Twitter lately being what it is, Instagram, fine, but I'm really still excited about YouTube and the ability to make these videos, connect with people, kind of broadcast like I do. I'm happy that YouTube is what it is right now as a place, and that's why I wanted to address maybe my next moves here on the channel. So thumbs up since you made it here all the way to the end. You're probably already subscribing if you watch this video, but if you're not, do that now so I can see you next time. And thanks again for being interested in the state of this channel.